Welcome back. This is Sports Extravaganza. We are live on TV 47 every Saturday 4 to 7 p.m. My name is Tony Kwalanda. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, you can always participate and be part of this particular show on our social media platforms, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. And we're asking you a very simple question. The AFC Leopards elections are on tomorrow. It's big, and one, of course, of the big seats that are up for grabs is the position of the chairman. So we're asking, in your own opinion, who would you like to take up the position of chairman? Between Boniface Ambani and Enos Motoka, who would you like? Who would you prefer? And why would you prefer them to be in that position of president? Our SMS line is open. Our phone lines are open. Our social media platforms are also open. Please send in as many times as you can. We shall be able, of course, to share on this particular show. But of course, right now, I want to take you all the way to Morocco. Now, Morocco is of course, a country. Let me say that again. The Kingdom of Morocco is a country that has positioned itself superbly well in matters to do with sports. And they have invested and they continue investing in their sporting facilities. One of them is stadiums. Now, in Morocco, I can actually attest to it that over 40 stadiums are operational. Talk about stadiums in Marrakesh, in Tangier, in Fez, in Casablanca, in Rabat, in Agadir. So many stadiums, and that's why they continue to host some of the top sports events or tournaments or championships in the world. They have hosted the FIFA Club World Cup. They'll be hosting the 2030 FIFA World Cup, co-hosting it together with Portugal and Spain. They will also be hosting the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. They have hosted many other tournaments and other championships. I was in Morocco, and of course, I managed to visit some of their facilities, and this is Morocco's story.
The Kingdom of Morocco continues to host prestigious sports competitions in the world, thanks to the country's state-of-the-art facilities. We traveled to the North African country in May 2025 in time for the fourth round of the 2025 Diamond League in the capital city, Rabat. The track and field event was hosted at the Olympic Stadium, which is inside the Prince Moulay Abdallah Sports Complex. The 22,000 capacity stadium was completed in under 9 months, specifically for athletics.
Every time we are ready, for example, for the AFCON 25, there is 0 stadiums that we have built. It's only stadiums that we have changed.
It will also be one of the venues for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations set to kick off in December this year.
This facility will be used as one of the training grounds by the teams that will be participating in the FIFA 2030 World Cup, a competition that will be hosted by 3 countries.
Next to the Olympic Stadium is the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium, which is being rebuilt after demolishing the previous one in 2023. The 69,000 capacity football venue is expected to be completed by December 2025, and it is set to host a semi-final of the 2030 FIFA World Cup. The reconstruction will cost an estimated 10 billion Kenya shillings, and it will be home to the Atlas Lions and one of the most successful domestic clubs, Sports Association of the Royal Armed Forces, ASFA. It will look like palm leaves and will accommodate an indoor multi-sport arena, an Olympic swimming pool, football training pitches, and a parking zone for over 5,000 vehicles.
The construction of this facility does not in any way affect the daily running or the activities of Rabat City. It is situated on the outskirts of this 7th largest city in Morocco. So whenever there is a new construction, like what is happening now in preparation for the 2030 World Cup, or there is an activity happening, it does not affect in any way the daily runnings of the town.
In line with FIFA standards, the facility is being constructed by Moroccan companies and the boots on the ground are locals.
Those infrastructures are not going to become white elephant. These infrastructures, we need them. We need them for of course, our league. Just for example, Morocco, in the beginning of the 2010, we had only 8 or 9 national teams. Today we have 25 national teams just in the Football Association of Morocco.
Also under construction is arguably the largest stadium in the world, Hassan II Stadium, located in Casablanca. The 115,000 capacity football venue is expected to be completed in 2028 and will cost over 65 billion Kenya shillings. Besides hosting major tournaments, it will be home to the national football team and 2 of Morocco's largest clubs, Raja Casablanca and Wydad Casablanca.
We didn't wait to have the AFCON 25 to have, for example, the high-speed train between Tangier and Rabat, and it was already announced before we have the World Cup that this high-speed train will go from Casablanca, to Marrakesh. Today it's from Tangier to Casablanca.
Other facilities under construction are Al Barid Stadium in Rabat, Ibn Battuta Stadium in Tangier, and Dakhla Stadium in Dakhla. Some of the other stadiums include Grand Stade of Tangier, Adrar Stadium, Marrakesh Stadium, Stade Mohammed V, Fez Stadium, Ona Stadium, Kenitra Municipal Stadium, and Larbi Zouli Stadium. By 2030, Fez, Adrar, and Marrakesh stadiums will also be ready for the FIFA World Cup. 2025 has been a beehive of sports activities in Morocco due to its world-class sports facilities, and notable events include the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, the Men's Africa Cup of Nations, Beach Volleyball World Championship qualifiers, and international friendlies. Tony, Kwalanda, TV 47, Rabat, Morocco.
Yeah, that was Tony Kwalanda in Rabat, and one of the cities, that's a capital city of Morocco, the Kingdom of Morocco to be specific. And that stadium was specifically hosting the 2025 Rabat Diamond League. We were privileged to host, to show and cover the entire event from the pre-match game conference to the day that the event happened. And of course, we traveled in like 5 cities to check their sports facilities. Kenya tuko na kazi. Kama stadium kubwa sana in the world, 65 billion. Hii Talanta Sports City tunatumia about 45 billion. Hii miaka yote. Welcome to Sports Extravaganza. My name is Tony Kwalanda. I have a team of great minds in football who have joined me in this segment. Talk about matters football, matters sports in depth. And I'm honored this particular afternoon to have, let me introduce our new, of course, guest, Japheth Munyendo.